And Happy New Year, everyone. Hope your 2021 is going as beautifully as everybody expected it to. I think that's a weird line of thinking, anyways. Uh, Prejudging something based on the quality of its predecessor. You know, you wouldn't say that, oh, that last Metallica album was terrible, so the next one's got to be great. It doesn't work like that. We got a long ways to go before this year turns into something we can be proud of, I think. Especially considering we stormed the Capitol building yesterday. But, anyways, my buddy Mike, for my birthday this year, got me what he called a shaman starter kit, and he brought some LSD and some DMT by for me. I really appreciated that. It's been way too long, and he's got a channel that's starting up. I'm going to be doing some stuff with him over there. But it had been quite a while since I had done any LSD, and there were reasons for that. Not sure I understood all of them completely, but I knew it was time to take a break for a long time. Recently, I'm not going to get into it, but somebody that's extremely important to me has been going through some health complications, whatever you want to call it. And I've been really worried about it. And I haven't been completely honest with myself or everybody with how I'm actually feeling about it and dealing with it. And that's because I'm a father and a husband and a son and a brother I'm supposed to be tough. You know, I have to put on this air that daddy's tough and that he's the one that will protect you and he's the one that will comfort you when you're feeling bad. So I try not to show everybody that dad's feeling bad when he is. Just too often lately because of all this. And I've just been burying it. I mean, I acknowledge it every day, but it's not something I've really talked out or been completely honest with myself about. So of course I'm in the throes of an acid trip, and my mind just like opened up. It just goes, "Oh no, you shouldn't have done this today. You shouldn't have done this now. Like there's way too much that you were supposed to work out before this. And since you haven't dealt with it honestly in a timely fashion on your own time, like you're going to deal with this now." It put me in a place where I was feeling a tremendous amount of like human guilt. I felt so bad for the way people treat each other and treat nature and treat animals and just treat their own existence. Not that I'm any better, but I started thinking about all the animals we chased away and all the trees we cut down and all the ridiculous shit that we've done to each other and just the shape of this world in general. I don't mean the actual shape. That's a different video. But yeah, I just started thinking about how like weak and powerless humans are. Like the idea that having a gold watch will give you power, or being famous will give you power, or carving your face into a rock, or putting your face on money will give you power. We all end up at the same place. Your power here is so insignificant, you have no idea. We're very weak in that aspect that we're going away soon. We're all going away soon. We don't have a long time to be here at all. And we forget that, so we distract ourselves with all this other shit. We pretend that all this other shit is what matters. And that way we don't have to deal with the reality or the gravity of our situation here. So I had a good cry because of how shitty I've been feeling and how shitty I've been acting and how shitty the whole world is at this point in time. And I just felt horrible. Like, how do you bring up kids in a world like this? How do you teach your kids to be good when there's so much bad going on? Like, there's it's almost like, how can you raise kids in a world like this? There's so much bad here. I have no idea how to prepare them for this place because this place changes constantly. The world is like absolutely unrecognizable from when I was a kid. It's everybody's scared now. Everybody's mad at each other. It's so crazy what a 180 everything's done since I was a kid. And I'm sure everybody feels like that, like there were more innocent times, but this is pretty wild. And I've just kind of been entertained by it lately and just kind of, oh wow, the world's going to shit, isn't that crazy? And then I got on LSD and I started feeling how crazy the world's been and how crazy my life has been. And I should have prepared more. I should have meditated more. I'm not going to give you guys any advice based on this trip because obviously I didn't know what I was doing. I'm good at handling myself on LSD, and I was able to turn the trip into a positive one. I still wouldn't call it a bad trip, but it just put me in a place where I guess it put me in a place. I guess it just put me. I guess it just showed me this place for what it is right now. And that wasn't always going to be the most pleasant thing to think about. You can try to be entertained by it, you can try complaining about it, or you can just exist in it, or you can just, or you can just, or you can just subscribe to my channel. See you guys later.